Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Natalie right here and welcome to today's video. For today's video, I am going to be talking about the few words that I have learned since being here in Germany that are actually German and that we Americans, English speakers, use as well. So basically German words that we also have in our English dictionary that are basically spelled the same, have the same meaning, and are pretty much used kind of the same. Before we continue, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe down below right now. Also make sure you click that little notification bell button. It's right next to the subscribe button so you guys don't miss out from any of my upcoming new videos. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram at Nathaly right yet, that's how you can find me. Okay, so for this first word, it is gonna be doppelganger. And I actually love saying this word. This word it's pretty effing cool. So the word doppelganger in our dictionary means an apparition or a double of a living person, meaning someone looking pretty much identical to someone else. That would be someone's doppelganger. So let me tell you how I know about this word. I'm gonna be honest, the first time that I ever heard this word was in this show called The Vampire Diaries. So basically, I believe it's Elena, one of the humans that later turns into a vampire, actually has a doppelganger. That was the first time that I heard that word, so if it wasn't for The Vampire Diaries, I would have never known. So what is cool is that this word is actually German, and it actually has the umlaut on top of the A, so that is kind of what literally gave it away and what made me realize that it is an actual German word and we use it. Hello. This next word is gonna be Wanderlust. Wanderlust to me sounds magical. We hardly ever use this word, and I think a lot of Germans would agree that it is a word that they don't use as often. It is kind of considered an old-fashioned word that you don't really hear nowadays, and that goes for both sides because we never really hear it either. I mean, I see it sometimes in pictures, and for the most part they're all like travel pictures and it has like a cute little quote, and then you see the word wanderlust. So the meaning of wanderlust is a strong desire to travel. That's pretty much what it means to us. Now for Germans, it is actually, well, that is pretty much where the word comes from. So for them it is a little bit more specific, and that is the desire for hiking, which is kind of weird because when would you ever use that? You know, like the word travel has a lot more meaning than just hiking. Hiking is literally one thing and travel is travel. Oh my gosh, does that even make sense? This next word is literally my favorite, and that is kindergarten. So kindergarten, as Germans pronounce it, which by the way, I think that word is like sexy. Probably the only word that I could pronounce in German, kindergarten. So for me, that sounds sexy. I could say it all day, which is kind of weird how I'm like saying that word sounds sexy because hello? This word has to do with children, like what? So kindergarten is an early childhood education. It pretty much means the same thing for both Germans and Americans. It's spelled the same, pretty much pronounced the same, and it is German, but we have it in our English dictionary as well. So the difference between what it really is for us and what it is for them is a tiny bit different, because for us, kindergarten, it's literally 1 year and 1 year only. And that is a year where you take your kids before they go into first grade, which is where it literally starts. But kindergarten is like the beginning, and it is only 1 year, and you can only take your kids from the ages of like 5. I also know that a lot of like schools, cities, states, whatever, or some of them are actually really strict and won't allow your kids to go in even if they're like 4.5. like they have to be exactly 5 and then or so on, you know what I mean? So that is where it's a little bit different, because for Germans, although it is the same thing, kindergarten, early childhood education, you can actually take your kids from the ages of 3. Hello, 3. From the ages of 3 to 6. So that's a few years, and that's pretty much the difference from us and Germans. This next one is gonna be Rucksack. So the meaning of rucksack is actually a bag with shoulder straps, I believe. Where it is a little bit different, although it is a German word and it is used in English as well, there's something where we consider it to be like a little bit different. So for us, a rucksack is like a heavy duty bag. It's usually big, it's usually heavy duty, and it is what we consider one of those bags that hikers use. Like if you're going hiking or if you're going camping, that is what we consider a rucksack. Also, my husband uses a rucksack for work often, so that is how I know what a rucksack is. As to for Germans, a rucksack for them could be a small bag or a big bag or a medium bag, whatever. But you see, that's where it's like different, because for us, again, a rucksack is just a heavy duty big bag. Like we would not call a regular Jansport backpack a rucksack, and Germans do. They do call a regular backpack rucksack. So that's where it's a little bit different, but it literally means the same thing, but the word is taken a little bit different. Does that make sense? And finally, the word Uber, which means above all, another German word that we use. In my experience, for us, I feel like I never hear the word Uber being used as what it really is, like the meaning. For us, Uber, we hear it every single day. It is a word that is being used literally everywhere, but we're using it for a company, and that is the taxis, which it makes sense because that is kind of where the word Uber came from that meaning, like above all, just literally the best, like supreme, great, just beyond it and above all. But I don't know if a lot of people actually know that is really the meaning of Uber. Literally, I didn't know that was the meaning of Uber. I thought it was just, like I said, a company. But it does have that meaning, and that meaning is the same for Germans, and that word is used in Germany. But of course, we use it without the umlaut, which is the two little dots above the U. So there you go. Those are the few words that I have learned that are actually German that we use as well. Which now I am curious to know if you knew about all of these words, and when did you find out about any of these words? How old were you when you realized that doppelganger is actually a German word and that we are using it as well? Holy crap, also something that just crossed my mind is hello. We also have this for English and Spanish words, now that I think about it, because growing up I've learned a lot of words that are actually English words that sound the same in Spanish and literally have the same meaning, like drama, drama. Hello means the same thing, and they're spelled the same, you pronounce them the same. Okay, when I say pronounce the same, you guys know what I mean, like, you know. And oh my gosh, I think I could just go on and on about Spanish and English words that sound the same and are spelled the same. Let me know if you guys want to see a video on that, because I feel like I could honestly think about more than 5. I am gonna end today's video right here. I actually was supposed to start cooking like 30 minutes ago, so I do want to give out a shout out, and today's shout out goes out to Sam Fetter. Shout out to you, and if any one of you guys will also like a shout out, all you have to do is make sure to be subscribed and comment anything your big ol' heart desires. I love you guys all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you are not subscribed to join the Raya family, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.